Hello, in following up with my recipes concerning beating inflation in the kitchen, I'm going to include one that we used to get as a kids, and that is cream peas on toast. Some of you may never heard of it, but it is actually quite good. I always enjoyed it when we had this. Very easy, very inexpensive. So what you need, I'm going to make a small batch because it's just me here. You're going to need a batch of Béchamel sauce. Now, I found out, you guys informed me so much, that's white sauce. But I had to do a Google to see how to pronounce that. Béchamel sauce or white sauce. You're going to put your peas in, and then you just make your toast and you have cream peas on toast. Very tasty. So what I'm going to use for one batch, a single batch, is 2 cups of milk. Now I'm using 1 cup of milk and 1 cup of half and half. I have 4 tablespoons of butter, or 1/4 cup, 5 tablespoons of flour, as many peas as you like. I'm having frozen peas and I'm going to keep them frozen. And then a pan in which to make the white sauce. Oh, and of course you need some bread to make toast. When I was a kid, my dad would rent out part of the farm to Green Giant, which was a local company. They had a plant locally. And in the spring, they would go all over the area and plant peas. Peas is an early crop, so then Dad could do soybeans after that. Well, that was pretty exciting to us because all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, you never knew when they were coming. They would pull in with many machines, many people, and pick these peas. And we were always so excited, especially if they came in the middle of the night. You could hear them coming. There wasn't much excitement on the farm, okay? They would give some of the peas to Mom and Dad. There was always stuff there that was left. So at that point, we would have cream peas on toast, and I loved it. I did not realize it was a very inexpensive meal. I just loved it. And the peas were fresh. They had just been picked. So let me finish this melting, and then I'll add my flour. I'm going to add the flour. And I'm going to let that thicken up. And as it thickens, I'm going to let it simmer a little bit. It kind of takes away some of the flour taste, so you don't taste that in the sauce. People also use cornstarch, all different kinds of things. But I'm using flour, and I'm going to let that just kind of simmer a little bit to get some of that flour taste away. Then I'll add the milk. You know, when we were kids, we didn't know we were poor. Nobody knew they were poor. Everybody was poor. Nobody had disposable income back then. And you didn't go shopping unless you actually needed something. It wasn't a hobby. So anyway, we thought this was just a top meal. Oh, that's doing good. I'm going to leave it just like that for a little bit, stirring it. And it was always funny because they would take, I'm talking the 50s and 60s, they would take class pictures at our local grade school. It was a little farm grade school. They would come in at the end of the year and take a picture of your class. It was always so funny because the boys may have gotten a new pair of pants before school started, but by the time school was done, they all were halfway up to their knees. We called them high water pants. And we didn't think a thing of it because you didn't get another pair of pants. You used those until they were done. Just a little more. There, that looks good and it smells good. Some people, I actually found a recipe online for this. Remember, this is half milk, half and half, 2 cups it is. And they actually add onion to this, sugar, all different things. Now, I would usually add to a white sauce salt and pepper, but because I'm doing cream peas, I'm going to hold out and add that at the table if I want it. Now, I'm going to let this thicken, and then I'll add the peas. I want to show you, though, in the next couple weeks, I'm going to show you some more recipes to fight inflation. And this is one that I found. Oop, get out of the way, Pot. This is one that I found, and it's Depression-era recipes. See that little old lady? She's cooking during the Depression. Another good book to have for cooking inflation without inflation is this More with Less that I've showed you before. You can still buy this book. You don't want to do this on a high heat. I do it on a medium-low heat. And see, it's a lot thicker now. See that? not just watery. So I'm going to add my peas. How many? I don't know. I probably have a cup here. Just until as many as I want. Ooh, I think I want them all. See how easy that was? Cream peas on toast. Very tasty. You can decide at this point if you want to put some salt and pepper on there. Have a salad with it. Cream peas on toast. Add some bacon. I suppose you could add some cheese. We just always had it plain. And I just remembered I have some little ham chunks, some diced ham I'd picked up that was on sale. I think I'll add a little to that. Wow, that'll jazz it up. Cream peas on toast. Easy to make, easy on the wallet. Now I did add some salt and pepper. Seemed like it could use it. And I think I'm going to add a little cheese to the top. Live on the edge. Mom never had cheese for this, so I'm going to go there. Just a little. Have a salad with it. A complete meal for very little money. Now in the description, I'm going to add a recipe from that Depression era cookbook, a way to make 1 pound of hamburger go a long way. Cream peas on toast. Enjoy!